Welcome back, modified crew. I am so happy to see you guys. I am your daily driver. Yes, I am your daily driver, Mark Herman, and this
is your friend,
Captain Commodore Big Beard. We got a lot to do today, so let's get started. All right, guys, basically what is going on today, we are going to be welding for the first time ever, and we need to weld the GTO because I'm sure there's going to be rust spots. So we went out and picked up some supplies. We have a Harbor Freight multi-process welder where we can do TIG, MIG, flux core, stick, all of it. And we also went out and got one of the higher rated masks on Amazon. Don't judge me, guys. This is my first time. I'm doing what I can. We got an angle grinder. We have all sorts of attachments for that. Also from Harbor Freight. I found a piece of metal. It's 090 thick. We are going to start with that. The cool thing is it has the sizing on it, so we know exactly what we're welding. The last thing is we got this cart, which probably won't support our welder. I know that you need gas for good welds, so I went and bought a big tank of gas. We got some gloves. I went and bought some wire, some attachments and things like that. So this will get us started, guys. If you've ever thought about taking on welding and you're just not sure if you could do it, well, we are gonna be those people today. So if you're thinking about it, on the fence, have a project that needs it, it's expensive, don't get me wrong. For all this stuff, we spend probably around $1,000. It is an investment, but it's a good trade to have. We're gonna have a little bit of a weld off, and then based upon how our welds go, we're gonna probably start taking on the welds on the car. And you guys will get to see all that right here, right now, after that intro.
That's right. Speak for yourself, by the way. I think I can do it.
Put your welding where your mouth is.
I will.
All right, guys, it looks like we got our welder all set up. We are gonna practice on this little piece here. I cleaned the metal up for the best weld from what I understand and grounded it as close as possible to the source. We're gonna dial it into the settings that it suggests to us. I'm gonna weld one half, Mike's gonna weld the other half, and we're gonna compare and see what happens. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous and excited. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Here's the welding helmet, and without further ado, let's go and get to it.
Bro, you didn't even do your piece. I know, I couldn't see what I was doing. It's set too high. That's pretty funny looking. How'd it feel?
Not that bad.
You know, I just couldn't help but chuckle just hearing you go at it.
Yeah. All right, guys, here's my first weld. I know this looks horrible. I know I'm blowing holes in it. It's hard to see. I think I have my gun too high, and also it's kind of drafty, so I'm not getting all my shielding gas, I don't think. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue to practice, and hopefully this goes well. Next up, we're gonna go ahead and have Mike try to weld this and see how this turns out, because I'm excited to see what his opinion is. May the odds forever be in your favor, sir. According to Captain Big Beard here, he says there's no way the welder's dialed in correctly. So this is what he came out with. There's the top of mine and the top of Mike's. And there's the bottom. There's the bottom of mine. First time welding, definitely looks like shizzle. I want to make another pass. I'm just gonna see if I can weld in a straight line and see how that goes. We're gonna play around with this and see how our welds come through. But yeah, that's the first run. Any thoughts, bro?
There's no way that's dialed in. I could do better than that.
Well, yeah, we'll see. We'll see what's up.
Look at it, dude. The way you got dialed in made my lines all crooked.
This is my welds right here. I know it's not fantastic by any means, but compared to what we started with, this is after 5 minutes of practice. We're getting somewhere. Not the greatest, but definitely an improvement. And as long as I'm improving, that makes me happy. And we're gonna go ahead and let Mike try again. All right, looks like you applied some serious heat, brah. All right, so anyways, this guys is Mike's welds after 5 minutes of practice. All right, here's mine. And that's why we're here, guys. We're practicing. We will welcome pointers for sure. We need them. Just don't throw out insults, guys. This is our humble beginnings. You only start welding once, and this is our first time I've ever even held a welding gun, and same with Mike. So we have nobody walking us through this, giving us tutorials. We just read the instructions in the box to try to set up the wire welder and went for it. So anything you'd like to add, bro?
I'm excited.
Woohoo! Let's go try it on the car, shall we? All right, so what we're gonna do now is go ahead and take an angle grinder to the car, see if we can uncover any rust spots, and then if there's rust spots, we'll see if we can weld those rust spots.
Yes.
And not make it a bigger problem.
Touche.
All right, let's do that now. All right, guys, here we are at the back of the car. Let's go ahead and I'll explain how to find Bondo on a classic ride. So let's go in the back here. We've already kind of lightly sanded it just to see what we have here. So this is gonna be Bondo, right? And then this is normal metal. So if you have normal metal, it sticks perfectly, right? But if you come across, let's say Bondo, you lose the ability for it to be magnetic. It doesn't stick very well at all. So if this is completely painted over, you know you have good metal there. If you have a lot of Bondo, it doesn't stick, and that's where your rust is gonna lie. After you, let's say, find some Bondo, you can look on the inside of the car and see if there's any rust through. So right here, there is no rust, which is great. It most likely means that there was a slight imperfection such as a dent or a ding, and they just wanted to repair it. So this is a good deal. We're gonna go and grind down all this Bondo, see if we can find any rust spots, and if so, we're gonna go and try to weld them. Isn't that right? You got it. All right, guys. Wow. Wow, I'm a mess. Okay, so we've gone through this car thoroughly, not the whole thing, but we've gone through like the back quarter panels and, you know, the rockers and everything. And there is no rust on this car. Whoever worked on it loved their Bondo. Like right here, I mean, it is thick. We're taking it all out. Pull off that mask and tell us your thoughts about the rust on the car.
If dents were gold, we'd be rich.
Yes, so that leads me to the next point, guys. As much as I want to show you us welding, it's just not gonna happen. Not in this video anyways, because we're still mining for rust. So anyways, we got a lot of body work, we got a lot of tools, we made some more purchases. I'm excited to show you guys. If you haven't subscribed, do so already. Hit thumbs up, do everything you do, 2020 style, and we will
Finish each other's sandwiches.
finish each other's sandwiches. God bless you guys. See you on the next one.